How you doing?
Just saying, hey.
Hey, what's happening? Should we go hard or what?
Oh, God, no.
No? All
I'm
right.
getting old and soft in my old
All right.
age.
We'll play it by ear. How about that? Let's do this, huh?
Gorgeous day.
Yeah. All right. Morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome to your mat. An honor and a pleasure, as always, to be here with you, everybody. Thanks for taking the time. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through. This is an all levels flow. I try to make this accessible to everybody. I always keep it simple, but not necessarily easy. So you have the opportunity to push yourself. In fact, I recommend it a little bit, but let's not beat ourselves up. Keep it all levels. We keep it donation based. You made the right choice to be here. Let's get started in child's pose, please. So in this child's pose, Balasana, big toes, generally are pretty close together, maybe touching. Knees are separated so that you can sink your hips back and you can let your belly just kind of spill in between your thighs. And you can drop your head down and let your forehead rest down. Now, if this posture or any of the postures today don't work for you and your body, well, I encourage you to just take something different, to back off a little bit. We want to make the next hour healing, everybody. We want to make it so we're opening, we're strengthening, we're softening where we need to soften, and we're opening and releasing. So let's begin together by exhaling everything out. Through your nose, we take a big collective inhale. Fill up together. And through your mouth, exhale. Go ahead and clear that out. Once again, inhale through your nose. Really big, y'all. Exhale through your mouth, a cleansing breath out. Another one, inhale. And exhale, empty. All right. We're breathing in through our nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathing out through our nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Inhale. This breath is different. This breath is special. It's different from the breath we walk around with all day long. Lips stay sealed. Exhale. Now, draw your navel up and in a little engagement of your core. You're going to gently push that breath out. And really, all that we do here today, the priority is this deep breath in, this full breath in, and this slow, calming, and meditative breath out. Okay, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose in this manner, it sends a message to your brain. That message is, hey, it's all good. We can relax, we're safe, we're good. So it's easy now in child's pose. Obviously, we are going to amp things up at least a little bit. Make the breath your priority. So if you have to back off the physical practice, kind of peel away the layers there in order to maintain your breath, or just take a break. Please take a break. Honor what you're feeling. Okay, and please, before we move, thank yourself for showing up here today. Your brain is a supercomputer, right? The most powerful brand on the planet. And that internal dialogue, those end up becoming the programs we run. Thank yourself for being here. A moment of gratitude. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale. Let's just ease our way on up into your tabletop. All fours here. And then straight away on your exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Can we make sure this gentleman can get out with his bike? Circling around that way. Here we go. Beautiful, everybody. Now hips are high for in downward facing dog. Drop your head down and then bend your left knee, gently press your right heel to the ground. And just kind of switch that up a little bit back and forth. Walk off your dog, walk out your dog. Over there in the corner, can we make sure that this gentleman can get through on his bike? There we go, thank you. Good, everybody. Now start to settle into this downward facing dog. Right, settle in. Take all 10 of your fingertips, spread them wide. And then take your fingertips, grip into the mat with your fingertips, but also the knuckles. See if you can press your palms flat. Beautiful. Now, put a little bend in your knees. Keep that little bend in your knees. And I want you to try to press your hips higher and back further. Chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Beautiful. That deep diaphragm breathing is beginning to saturate your blood with oxygen. All this oxygen-rich blood is flooding, rushing to your brain, everybody. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet, arrive at the back of your mat. Now probably have a little bit deeper of a bend in your knees than you did in your downward facing dog. Drop your head down. And Ragdoll Pose is an option. Pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. You could just let your head hang there between your biceps. You know, and if you wanted to, you could just shake your head out a little bit, back and forth, side to side, let go of any gripping, holding on there. You could do that with your torso and get a little twist in there as well. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here, everybody. One of the great things, one of the many great things that this practice does within our body physically is it stretches and it ultimately creates space within your body. And where there is space, it is said that the life force fills that space and just the vitality courses through your body a little bit easier. It just kind of makes sense. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Walk them all the way to plank pose, high push-up position. You know, it just kind of makes sense that if your body is strong but supple and flexible and open, that everything might just flow a little bit easier, you know. I think sometimes I come away from my yoga practice afterwards, and I felt like I'd been driving with the emergency brakes on beforehand. Take an inhale, shift a little bit forward as you breathe in. And on your exhale, let's lower slowly all the way down to your chest. Take your hands, slide them back a couple inches, and untuck your toes. Now inhale is Cobra Pose. Little to no weight in your hands. Look straight down. And exhale, take her right back down. Once again, inhale, lift up, breathe in big. Still smooth out the back of your neck. Excellent, y'all. Exhale, right back down. Number 3, let's build a little bit. Inhale, you can press with your hands. Start to open your spine. Make it feel good, though. Exhale, right back down. Give me 2 more, huh? Inhale, with your breath, you press down, you lift up. Now, over there in the corner, shoulders back, roll them back. Exhale, take her back down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Try to make it feel amazing. Exhale, take her right back down. Phenomenal. Inhale, press up to your hands and your knees here. And then exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful. Now breathe deep. In through your nose and out through your nose. Continue to send that message to your nervous system that says, hey, it's all good, we're relaxed, we're safe. And we're going to practice moving through these simulated stressful situations, aka postures, with that same inner quality of balance, of calmness. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch all the way together. Now inhale, find a halfway lift here. If you're new to this, You want to squeeze your shoulder blades, flatten your back, brother. Back row, flatten your back. Look around you. Exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out. Now inhale, rise. Lead with your chest. Yes, everybody, come all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, take a back bend. Goal post your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades. I want you to lift up out of your heart. Yeah, inhale, come back up, reach to the sky here. And on your exhale, we're gonna fold. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long, everybody. Drop your head down there, beautiful. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flatten your spine, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. That high push up. Hey, first couple of these, personally, I always drop to my knees, okay? It's a little bit technical if you're not familiar, just a little bit. Now, on your inhale, you gotta shift forward, your shoulders in front of your wrists about 4 or 5 inches. Now on your exhale, lower halfway down, your shoulders and your hips have to be on the same plane. And then inhales, upward facing dog, tops of the feet down. Try to feed your heart through your biceps. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy, y'all. Really good. Press your hands down. Press them through your mat in order to lift your hips high. So again, if you're new, in that last transition we just did, a couple of things can happen. One, your elbows come out to the sides, and if that's the case, you're not shifting forward enough. You got to shift forward a little bit more before you lower. And two, I saw a lot of hips sinking down, right? You got to engage that core. You could drop to your knees if you need, okay? But keep breathing. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Pull out long through your chest and through your spine. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Empty out. Inhale, rise. Take it on up. Reach it high. Good. Exhale, give me that back bend. I want you to make it feel amazing and feel that space across your heart. Inhale, come on back up. Fill up. Feel that filled up space within you. Exhale, fold all the way down, riding the river of your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower halfway down. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Make that feel amazing and feed your heart through. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. It's a downward facing doggaroo. Woo! Nice job, y'all. You know, for some of us, I always say it's like getting up in that attic you haven't been in that for about 10 years and kind of seeing what's, taking some inventory of what's up there, sweeping out the cobwebs. That's a good thing. You got to sweep out them cobwebs. You got to open, you got to create space within your body. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light float of feet between hands. Beautiful. Inhale, give me a halfway lift. Pull out long through your chest and through your spine. Exhale, fold, empty, and dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Come on up, y'all. Press to your feet, reach through your fingertips. Yeah. Exhale, give me that back bend. Yeah, open wide. Inhale, come on back up, stretch your hands to the heavens. Exhale, fold all the way down, surfing the wave of your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Remember, shift forward, shoulders and hips lower together. Now, good, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet are on the ground. Knees are lifting here if you can. Exhale, hips to the sky. It's that sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Nice. Just being upside down like this raises the level of serotonin to your brain, and that's, you know, just compounding all that we're doing with the movement, the raising the levels of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, this norepinephrine, which really helps us focus. And that's just scratching the surface. Now, remember, it's a Saturday morning. It's a moving meditation, a breath-based moving meditation. So take one more breath here. Take one more of those flows on your own. It's a Surya Namaskar 8. Add, skip whatever you want. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. And for those yoga purists, it's a modified Surya Namaskar 8. Okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to feel everything about it. Feel the depth of your breath. Feel the sensation within your body. You know, that's what's telling you where yoga's doing its work. And before we leave here, we will have touched, taken care of, maintained every single cell of your being. Positively affected every cell of your being. Woo! Fantastic job, y'all. When you're done with those, send your hips to the sky. You could always take a break, but that same deep diaphragm breathing, very alive. You're doing amazing. If you're with me from here, from that downward facing, let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky, and then bend your left knee, stack your left hip. So the knee might point straight up. You can circle the knee out. You can donkey kick the leg out. We're trying to get kind of into that hip joint. If you want to flip your dog, you can most certainly flip your dog. Breathe well for 5. Oh, we got a lot of flippers, y'all. 4. Good, y'all. Breathe. 3, 2, all right. If we're flipped, but everybody, we're coming back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Shift forward, pull your knee into your chest, and step your left foot all the way through to your hands. Yes. Now drop your back right knee to the ground. And then slide your left foot forward. And I want you to take your hips, your sacrum, and press them down and forward towards the top of your mat so you feel your right quadricep and that hip flexor. And then we don't want the knee in front of the ankle, though. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. So you got to slide your foot way forward. And then sink your hips down, press them down and forward. There you go. Now, fingers are interlaced. Release your index fingers. Yes, you're getting there. Guess who's new, everybody? Now, lean back and look to the sky, everybody. Take your biceps back with your ears. Remember I talked about creating space within your body? Here's an opportunity for that now. Inhale, I want you to straighten your arms, and I want you to lift up and out of your waistline. Beautiful. Stay here. Exhale, hip sacrum down and forward. Phenomenal, y'all. Breathe. Take another inhale. Reach really high. Curl your back right toes under. Exhale, jet airplane your arms, and pick your back right knee off the ground. Yes. So the back line of your body is long, strong, and diagonal. Press back through your heel, reach out through your head, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slow. Good. Now, feel this weight. Feel this weight slowly shift into your front left leg. And on your inhale, you're just going to slowly, gently come up into airplane pose, Dakasana, balancing, or lack thereof. Okay? Drive down through your left heel. Take your right thigh, spiral it inward towards the midline of your body. And then squeeze your shoulder blades. See if you can bring your head, your hips, and your right heel in one line. Inhale. Amazing, y'all. Exhale. Last inhale, option to reach your hands forward here. Breathe it in. And our exhale is standing splits. Bring your hands to the ground. Walk your hands in towards your left foot a little bit. And lift your right leg high to the sky. Thanks, Doug. Beautiful. Now, you're just going enough till you get enough sensation. So for some of y'all, you'd look at this and you'd be like, yo, they're in standing splits. If you saw me do this, you'd say, hey, he's bending over his left leg while reaching his right toes 3 inches off the ground. Take an inhale here, but it works for me. Now listen, on your exhale, step your right foot behind and across your left so the knife edges of your feet touch. Knife edges touch, yes. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. There you go. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Now inhale, rise. Come all the way up to standing. Reach high, grab your right wrist with your left hand. And on your exhale, lean towards your left, press your hips to the right. Take 2 extra breaths here. Now, breathe well. Inhale, straighten those arms. We're leaning to the left, pressing the hips to the right. Head back, throat open, biceps with ears. One more, inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale, come back to center and reach high, everybody. Exhale, fold all the way down. Empty out completely. Very good. Now listen. Inhale's a one-legged halfway lift. Your right leg lifts up and back, and your chest pulls out long. Exhale, step it back to low lunge. Long stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, open wide. Okay, steady your gaze out over the ocean. And if you're somewhat tall, you need a long stance so that you can bend deep into your front left knee. And I'm talking, we're moving towards 90 degrees with that knee. If you don't quite get there, that's cool. But an opportunity to push yourself a little bit, a safe place to do it, right? Inhale, get taller. Stretch your arms longer. Breathe in. Stay here, y'all. Exhale, sink a little bitty, sink a little bitty. Oh, nice. Another full inhale. Exhale, yeah. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Yes, everybody. A lot of different versions of this, and that's how it should be. You know, nobody's body is the same. I said the same morning, week, day, or life as you. Nobody's got the same body, so feel your way through it. Take your right hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. Yeah, give me one more full breath and pull that right side body long. Breathe in. Stay here, exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good, now take a look at your front left knee and then rebend it if it's straightened and point the knee straight forward if it leaned inward. Deep diaphragm breathing. Give me 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lift up and away. Breathe in here now. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's your upward facing dog. Feed your heart through your biceps. Make it feel good. Yes, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing donkey. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Go for it. Open your hip. Stack it, circle it, flip it. Whatever your body needs. It's going to be unique to what anybody else here. Who are we looking for? You want me to page somebody for you? Here for another 4. Good, y'all. 3, 2 are right. If we're flipped, we're back to 3-legged. I want you to breathe and lift your right toes high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee up into your chest. Step it all the way through to your hands. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Remember, slide the right foot forward and left knee back, and then sink hip. You're feeling your left hip flexor for sure here. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Take it all the way up and lean it back. Okay? You're listening to that sensation, right? You want to engage till if you would have the translation of that sensation. It'd be like, yes, right there. So reach up and away, create that space, breathe in, stay here. Hips, sacrum down and forward, phenomenal. Take another inhale, curl your back, left toes under. Exhale, pick your back left knee up, jet airplane your arms. Jet airplane. Now, Steady everything out. Soften your face. And then slow motion, feel the weight shifting forward. So you're coming high in the ball of the left foot. And then launch into it, airplane pose, Dandasana. If you happen to lose your balance, if you happen to fall, maybe you could do your neighbor a favor by taking them down with you. Right? In that way, it would be challenging their stress response. And that's a huge benefit of this practice is lessening that. Last inhale, you got the option to reach your hands forward here. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, standing splits. Walk your hands in towards your right foot a little bit. You could even take one or both hands around your right calf, your ankle there. But lift your left leg for just a couple more breaths. And you could say there's not a whole lot going on, right? You're bending over your right leg while reaching your left leg in the air. But your heart is having to work a different way, and it's forcing the heart to pump blood to this foot, which is lifted. That's a little bit different. There's a whole lot going on. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot behind and across your right. Knife edges touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen here. Exhale, forward fold. Dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Good, y'all. Grab your left wrist, right hand. Exhale, lean to your right, press your hips to the left. Head back a little bit, throat open. Biceps with ears. Dial your left shoulder back slightly. Yes, look for length for another inhale. Pull and feel it from your ankle all the way to your wrist. Exhale, taking it down that perfect degree. Inhale, come on back up. Reach. Exhale, fold. And spill your torso out long. Inhale's the one-legged halfway lift. Your left leg up and back. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, step it back. Low lunge. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Come all the way up. Some of us, I look around and are doing what I kind of do, and that's I tend to lean forward. So feel your right leg and feel your left leg. If you feel more engagement or more weight in your front right leg, lean back a little bit. Try to bring your shoulders so that they're stacked right above your hips. Good adjustments. Take another inhale. Fingertip to fingertip. Stretch, create that space. Stay here, exhale, sink a little bit. Oh, nice. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose is your exhale. Yeah. Stay lifted, stay narrow. If you had a laser beam attached to your heart center, you'd want it to be pointed towards Pacific Beach rather than towards the ground. So if that laser beam's pointing towards the ground, come up a little bit and roll your left shoulder back. Now take your left hand and reach to the ocean and breathe some more space into your left side body. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. All right, stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take a look at your front right knee. Did it lean inward? Make sure it points straight forward. Did it straighten? Give me two more deep breaths, y'all. Utah. Give me two. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everybody. Create that space. Create this lift up and away. Breathe in. Exhale. Windmill down. Step back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhales, upward facing dog. You've heard about this one. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Woo now. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, load up your arms and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly spring your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Good, now give me an inhale for a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, empty, dive in deep. Now inhale the chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach. Good, y'all. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Your other left. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs. Sink low and lift your heels. 5. Hey, this is challenging because it has to be that way. 4. A safe place to challenge yourself. One of the best habits you could possibly have. 3 is just to do hard stuff again and again and again. 2, inhale back to chair, heels down, hands high. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. You're gonna leave here. Lift your heels, sink your hips. Once again, having positively affected every cell of your body, having calmed and soothed your mind, balanced everything out. Where was I? 3? All right, y'all, 2. Inhale, take her back to chair. Heels down and hands high. Exhale, release, forward fold. Woo, woo, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward, lower with control. Good, now, upward facing dog. Open your heart, let it shine. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Now, keep that breath flowing. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, let's go knee to nose. Shift forward, pull that thigh up. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, lift your left leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands, low lunge. Now listen carefully. On your inhale, right away, step your right foot forward and across your left, the knife edges touch. Halfway lift. Good. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out. Inhale, come on up. Come up, reach high, grab your right wrist. Just one exhale, lean to your left. Make it feel really, really good. Inhale, come on back up and reach to the sky. Exhale, fold, spill your torso out long, and empty out completely. Inhale's the one-legged halfway lift. Right leg up and back, and your chest pulls out long. Exhale, step her back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. The rest is easy. Inhale, warrior 2. Come up and spread your wings. Exhale, extend side angle pose. Take that whole exhale, create that space. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big, beautiful breath. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Move through your flow. Great job, y'all. Upward facing is the inhale. Heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggery, y'all. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Now you heard? Exhale, knee to nose. You go ahead and push your breath out now. Inhale, reach your right leg and send her high. Exhale, go ahead, step her through. That's a low lunge, y'all, you see? Inhale, step your left foot forward and across your right. Halfway lift. Whoa. Exhale, dive. Empty out. Inhale, come on up. Reach up high. Grab your left wrist this time. Exhale, lean it to your right. Lateral flexion in your spine. Inhale, back up to center. Fill up and reach up. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way down. That cross-legged forward fold. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Left leg up and back, chest pulls out. Exhale, bend your right knee, step her back, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, take her from here. Dancing warrior flow. Fantastic job, everybody. Beautiful. This would be a lot easier if we were going through this really fast. You know, if it was like pedal to the metal and you're moving through it mindlessly. But, you know, that's how our ordinary day life is. Just the rushing, how much you're going to get done in the shortest amount of time possible. So for this practice, in order for it to be the antidote and the medicine to our everyday life, we got to slow things down. You're doing yourself a huge service, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, as a flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands to the sky. Open arm twist to your right, sink deep and lift your heels. I gotcha, y'all. Inhale, take her back to center, reach high. Exhale, open arm to your left. What an asshole. Lift your heels, sink your hips. Inhale, take her back to chair, send your heels to the ground and your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway. Nice, Pete. Upward facing dog. You never want to lose the ability to open your heart, right? Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good, and the exhale, sweep it through, a low lunge, eh? Inhale, step your right foot forward and across your left into that halfway lift. Exhale, dive, empty out completely. Inhale, rise, take it on up, grab your right wrist. Exhale, lean it left. Make it feel good. Feel something, y'all. Inhale, back to center. Stretch up high. Exhale, fold. Keep surfing the wave of your breath. Inhale, right leg up and back, a one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, step her back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, open up. Warrior two. Spread your wings. Beautiful. Exhale, extend your side angle pose. Last time here. Look to create space. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And hold here, hold here. Reach up with your right hand. Grab your left wrist. Pull up, pull out, pull away for 5. Now, most of y'all know we've done this many times here. 4, I'm going to run down here. We'll all just kind of follow along. Keep breathing, y'all. Here for 3. Transitioning to the back of our mat. In 2. All right, here we go, y'all. Spin your back left heel up. See if you can take your left elbow all the way to the outside of your right knee. Good, everybody. Now, y'all breathing deep, right? If you need to drop that back knee down, drop her down. Make this as intense or as easy as you need. But, again, that's just a really good habit to have, to push yourself, to work that edge a little bit. We don't grow and we don't get better at anything unless we push ourselves a little bit. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Phenomenal, y'all. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Now, listen. Pick your back left knee up if it's down. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Right leg is high, Adrian. Flex your right foot, spiral inward with your thigh, and then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Okay? Now, take your right leg parallel to the ground. Keep breathing, y'all. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Woo! Remember in the beginning when I was talking about simulated stressful situations? This is like point and case what I was talking about right here. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. It's really challenging. That's why I'm not doing it. Give me 2 more breaths. You're doing amazing. Inhale. Exhale, last breath, y'all. Inhale. Woo, great success. Ah. Release your left hand down. Walk your hands right back to 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift your right leg a little bit. Exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Vixen. Good, y'all. Hey, you've earned this one. Stagger yourself with your neighbor for obvious reasons here. And then maybe grab your ankles, your big toes. Shift your weight a little bit forward. Drop your head down. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. And thank yourself for being here. Right? There's a lot of other options here in San Diego. A lot of places you could be. How many of them are as beneficial as this? You know, an ancient science that's designed to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an inner quality of balance. This is huge. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat, towards the ocean. And then step your left foot back to your right. Plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your right hand, and roll open to your left for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Awesome, everybody. You got to engage those outer obliques. So you crescent shape your right side body. Beautiful. Hey, if you're feeling strong and your breath is flowing, you could lift your left leg up off your right. Left hand to the ocean. Look at, feel this strength, all this length, all this vitality. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plank pose, high push-up. Take it to the other side, y'all. Other side, see? Ground into your left hand, roll open to your right. Amazing, y'all. Keep your hips lifting. Soften your face. Maybe right leg up. Nice, Tom. Right hand to the ocean. Give me two. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach really long. Woo! Exhale. Release. You can move through that flow. I'll meet you right back in downward facing doggy, yo. Awesome, everybody. We're getting there. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stay the path, huh? Inhale. Lift your right leg. Send her up high to the sky. Exhale. Knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale. Reach and send her high. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Last time through here, everybody. Inhale, step your left foot forward and across your right. The knife edges touch. Exhale, fold and dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. Reach high, grab your left wrist. Exhale, lean right. Last time here. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back up. Reach to the sky. On your exhale, fold all the way down and empty out completely. Inhale's the one-legged halfway lift, left leg up and back. Exhale, step her back to low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, warrior two. Spread those wings. You okay back there? Exhale, extend side angle pose. Last time here. Feel it from your ankle to your wrist. Space, everybody. Stay low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Holding. Reaching up with your left hand, grabbing your right wrist. And not just going through the motions. Being active, being engaged, pulling up, out, and away. I got to run down here. Y'all know the deal. Breathe. 5. All right, y'all. 4. Breathe well. Last 3. Okay, everybody. 2. Yes. Good. Now, I should see some daylight in between your right rib cage and your left thigh. So the torso is lifted off your thigh. And couple breaths, work it a little bit. Press through your heel and reach through your head on your inhale. When you twist, draw your navel in, and that helps protect your lower spine. 2 more breaths, everybody. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This is it. Inhale. Rotation. Nice. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Pick your back right knee up if it's down. This is almost like the finale, y'all. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Flex of the foot. And turn out, rotation the thigh. No. And then walk your hands back towards your right foot. Left leg parallel to the ground. Take an inhale, look out a little bit, lengthen out your chest, your spine. Exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. We call it Pavarita or the Chandrasana, the rotated balancing half moon. This one will test you. Test your balance, test your reactivity, testing everything here. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Hold that in deep. Keep it flowing. Last one. Take an inhale. Woo! Amazing job. Exhale. Release your right hand down. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Lift your left leg and send her up high. Exhale. Go ahead. Sweep her all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Woo. Hands under shoulders. Take an inhale here. Halfway lift, left back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands to your left leg, to your left foot. See if you can take your left hand, sweep it to the outside and around your left leg. And perhaps you could bring your right hand to the outside of your left ankle. So just kind of. Yeah. Straighten it, you know. Just kind of pull. Yeah. Just pull a little bit. Finding the balance. Returning to balance. Take an inhale. On your exhale, reverse that. Walk both hands over towards your right leg. So you can just sweep it around, clasp around the outside, you know, around the back with the calf with your right hand. And left hand might be able to get to the outside of the right ankle. Just drop your head down, pull a little bit, and breathe well. Good, y'all. Now take an inhale here. And since we're leaning towards our right leg, let's just exhale, come into a low lunge. So turn your right toes out. Spin your back left heel up. And then inhale, step your right foot back to your left. Plank pose, high push-up position. And on our exhale, we're going to lower all the way down to our mat. Take your hands, reach them forward. Palms face down. On your inhale, lift everything up. Lift your arms up, lift your legs up, still looking straight down. Now listen, stay up. On your exhale, Pull your elbows back and up. Yeah, good, y'all. Inhale, extend your arms. Once again, lifting. Exhale, go ahead and set everything down. And we'll just do that 4 more times. Inhale, everything lifts up. Breathe it in. Exhale, pull those elbows back. Keep them lifting. Inhale, reach, breathe in. Exhale, set everything down. 3 more on your own. Just working every muscle in your posterior chain here. Fantastic. When you're done with those, just release down, run your hands along your side body, drop your left ear to your mat. Make sure you did 5 though. You know who you are. Hey, how you doing? Nice, everybody. From here, chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything in. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Yeah. Use those leg muscles, the strongest muscles in your body. Kick them up so much your thighs lift up. Your knees are going to be in towards each other. Oh, give me 3 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, a little bit more, Joe. Inhale. Exhale, kick and lift. Woo, nah. Release, opposite ear to the mat. You can bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Ah! What do you say we meet back in downward facing dog, huh? Sound all right? Downward facing? Half pigeons next. Half pigeons next. Oh, yeah. Usually gets them moving. Usually. Oh, phenomenal, everybody. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, just step your left foot between your hands and move to half pigeon pose. So drop that back right knee to the ground. Heel toe your left foot over towards your right wrist. Walk your hands back, open your heart as you breathe in. And then exhale, walk your hands out. Drop your head down and keep breathing. Keep working, fortifying those muscles of focus and concentration. I talked about the physical practice, creating space within the body. But the practice overall, with the quality of attention we bring to it, is meant to create space within our minds. You know, we have on average somewhere around 70,000 thoughts a day. And I would compare that to driving down, let's say, LA freeway, rush hour, where what we want to do is slow our mind down. In fact, that's what yoga is described as in these ancient texts, the Yoga Sutras. Chitta vritti nirodha means the cessation of the fluctuations of our mind. So we want to get it to where instead of that rush hour LA traffic, it's like we're driving down a country road, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, where you really just don't see anything or anybody. Like the mind is A little bit healthier in that state. Stress and tension, things like that. These are a pandemic, and yoga can help with that. From here, walk your hands out of this one, okay? Now, a lot of us have done this before. Straighten your arms, bend your back right knee. Now rotate on your knees, just walk your hands halfway around, floor frog. Walk your hands to the right. Take your feet behind you. Some of us are getting it. There we go. Look at Dr. Brett over there. He's got it in the back. And then sink your hips back. You can walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Another one that you might want to stagger yourself with your neighbor in, for obvious reasons. Good, everybody. Walk your hands back out of this one. Rotate on your knees to the back of your mat, facing the street, half pigeon, right leg. Take it across. You want to pull that heel in towards your body to some degree and close the knee joint. Keep your hips level. Walk your hands out, drop your head down when you're ready, and breathe well. Breathe well. Just focusing on your breath quiets the mind. It requires your attention. That deep diaphragm breathing stimulates your vagus nerve, which brings you back to that rest and digest state. The opposite of that unhealthy, stressed out fight or flight. Excellent. Walk our hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip. Turn once again to face La Jolla, only you're going to take your legs and spread them as wide apart as you can get them in a V. The seated straddle stretch, or Upavishta Konasana. Toes pointing straight up. And then take your hands to the back of your hips. See if you can slide them forward a little bit more. Good. Root down. Take an inhale. Reach. And take the whole exhale to fold all the way down. You can let your back round. You could drop your head down. And by continually bringing that same quality of attention towards the breath, the sensation, and everything about this practice. You could say this whole time we've been moving towards an inner quality of stillness, moving into stillness. That's a good place to be. That's a balanced place to be. We get pretty off balance here and throughout our everyday lives. We're stressed out. Because of that, a lot of times we have sleep deprivation. Depression is another one of those things that kind of runs rampant, and a lot of times it goes hand in hand with that stress and tension, and yoga can help with that as well. It matters you're here. It matters that you have a habit to show up to your mat and take the time. It's like bigger than the sum of its parts. When you're ready, come back out of this one. Take both legs towards the top of your mat. And very easily roll onto your back, vertebra by vertebra. Once you get there, what do you say we take happy baby pose, huh? Sounds like a plan to me, y'all. Happy baby. And then, if there's maybe a spinal twist you'd like to finish out your practice, or something else, I encourage you to take that now. You're twisting, hit both sides evenly. I don't think so. Yeah, it's going down there for a bit. She went to college. If you're all evened out, take her back to center. Pull both knees in. If you want to rock a little bit back and forth, go for it. Hey. And then go ahead and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open, and your palms, they can just rest face up along your side body. Now let's lay back, everybody. Let's close our eyes. And together, take a big inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, empty and clear it out. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. This time hold full. And release it, release it. Let your breath settle, let your body soften. I mentioned moving towards stillness. Everything we've done up until this point has literally been to prepare us for this point. So we take a few moments and we allow ourselves to rest in this state of balance and peace in our Shavasana. And I'll guide us out in just a few moments here, everybody. You've earned this, Shavasana. You folks at home, hope you had a great morning. Hope you had a great practice here, everybody. Beautiful morning here in San Diego. Please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I hope you get value out of your time here. I hope you get value out of this stream. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga. Thank you so much, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. Namaste. Aren't they the same weight class?
No, it's the other one.
Oh, yeah. Notice how you feel. You've rebooted the system. You've hit the reset button. I commend you for that. If you're ready to move on with your day, you could just breathe in lightly. If you'd like to wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles, you can do that. Hey. Vix. You can roll on your side, take any movement, keep it small, keep it gentle, anything that's calling out to you. And option to make your way to seated here as well. At the end of our practice, we take a moment, again, to acknowledge this internal peace. We acknowledge ourselves. We tell ourselves, good job for showing up to our mat. This stuff isn't easy. You did awesome. Thank yourself for that. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. I started these classes because they were expensive, and I started these almost 15 years ago. It certainly hasn't gotten any cheaper. So it'd be easy to look around and say, hey, there's so many people, he won't notice mine not being there. If you're doing that, 40, 50 other people are doing that. So again, thank you for honoring the system. I hope you get value out of this. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you, everybody. Namaste.